A while back, Ray Chase asked me if I would be willing to take the lead in developing a repair shop for the club's radio technology museum. We had a small repair area in the corner of the office area of the museum, but it was tiny and cramped, and although it was better than nothing, it was not really adequate for the type of work we needed to do. When the opportunity came up to acquire a bit more space for the museum, we jumped on it with the idea of creating a nice repair shop. The room was originally part of the Vintage Computer Museum. When that museum moved their display to a different location a few months ago, we were given the space, which is adjacent to our existing museum space. Creating a repair shop here would serve three purposes. First, it would serve as a more efficient workplace for always ongoing repair work on museum radios. Second, it would serve as an auxiliary display to allow visitors to see what a radio repair shop looked like. And finally, it would allow members to work on their personal projects in a nice, well-equipped environment. The existing carpet was in good shape, but otherwise the room was in virtually unrestored condition. Thanks primarily to Steve Rosenfeld, who took the lead, we have new windows, new caulk, and new glass, and new shades were provided by one of our members. The whole room was repainted thanks to Don Irish, Jules Balesio, Tom Settigren, Bruce Ingraham, and myself, and it certainly looks a lot nicer in here now. We ended up with room for 3 workbenches. Thanks to Al Clace, each bench has a basic complement of service equipment: a signal generator, a signal tracer, oscilloscope, power supply, frequency counter, along with a soldering station and assortment of the common hand tools like cutters, pliers, wrenches, screwdrivers, and so on. Thanks to Ben Juarez, electrical outlet grounding problems were corrected. Each of the workbenches is equipped with multiple ground fault circuits. Jules and Harry Clancer made sure there was enough electrical outlets for anything we might need to do. There's an indicator to show when each circuit is on or off. It's well lighted and there are plenty of electrical outlets. We've always had plenty of parts, but they were scattered around, stored in different places. Now, they're all in here and organized on shelves and in drawers. We also took all the test equipment and tools that were in the other room and added some more to fully outfit each of the benches. Small tools, along with hardware and restoration supplies, are stored in the drawers, and the drawers are labeled so it's relatively easy to find what you need. Besides basic hand tools, we have specialized tools such as meters, alignment toolkits, and supplies such as crimp terminals, steel wool, and all kinds of chemicals: oils, cleaning spray, hookup wire, heat shrink tubing, audio connectors, plus chemicals like Loctite, Novus, and things like that. We have line cords, semiconductors, fuses, lamps, basically everything you need to restore the average radio. The drawers are all numbered and there's a drawer location guide. So if you're looking for something, say drill bits, you can look it up in the guide and see right away that they're in drawer 31. So you don't have to go through every drawer looking for whatever it is that you need. We keep heavier duty tools like hammers and power tools over here in these toolboxes. We have an inventory of tested tubes stored in cabinets like this, and our really valuable tubes are stored in a lock cabinet over here. We also have a nice Hickok tube tester along with tube manuals. We even decorated the place a bit. Here's a TV radio service sign, and over there I put up a vacuum tube advertising clock. I come in about every week or so and continue to sort things out. We have a lot of parts that still need to be sorted, and there are a lot of items that have shown up over the years that just need to be thrown away. It's still a work in progress, but the shop has been functional for about 6 months now. A lot of people work in here at different times, so we've established some policies and procedures to help keep things running smoothly. Basically, The idea is to keep the benches clean, so when the next person comes in, they have a nice place to work. The projects are stored in bins on these shelves while they are in progress. There's a chart on each one that says what the project is, who's responsible for it, and what the status is. For example, here's one. Rick Cordasio is working on an RCA 310A television. I'm working on a Philco clock radio. Once I'm done for the day, I'll put everything back in the tub and put it on one of these shelves so it'll be out of the way, and anybody else who wants to use the space will be able to do that. That's really the most important thing. Come in and do your work. Then clean up when you're done. Leave a clean space so that the next person doesn't have to come in and clean up your mess before they can start. People have been pretty good about this so far. If you're working on museum items, such as this Philco, the cost of any parts you use are covered by the club. When space is available, the shop can be used by club members for working on their own projects. In that case, you're responsible for paying for whatever parts you use. We ask that you throw in a little extra beyond just the cost of the parts that you've used, such as capacitors, since the money in the parts funds helps us not only replace parts you've used, but also to purchase consumable supplies, such as cleaners and polishers that we always need. We also accept donations of parts and test equipment. So if you have anything at home that's surplus to your needs, let me know and perhaps we can use it in the museum repair shop. So if you haven't seen it in person yet, come check out the New Jersey Antique Radio Club's new antique radio repair shop. Volunteer to work on a museum repair project or get one of your own radios going in our new, clean, efficient workspace.